action on first down. Under fire. The ball pops out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Touchdown, Miami! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Complete to start this drive. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Gators are marching down the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivals.
Turning it on! He smashes his way through again. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's back. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
These little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Third down play from the gun. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. To the air, it's Beck. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Takes his shot. Connection to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Look out, he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. We open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw. It's back. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big one.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Working that wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. Open space at the 25. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play, fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to...
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hurricanes will try to run out the clock in this final minute. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. And you saw it right there.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Got a man. It's Bauman. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested.